Hey everybody, I'm LikesTheBacon. I'm back. Pointing a little too far down. Let's fix this. There we go. Bring myself up a little. There we are. Oh, better. Okay, this is a weird one. And just a heads up, I'm going to be referencing the manual every 5 seconds. Because I read through it and... Whew. I mean, this guy is giving me a lot of information here. I don't have the manual, which is why I was trying to read. Okay. Okay. Just waiting a little bit for people to show up here. Alien logic. Alright, let's read a little blurb. I don't have the manual, so I'm going to go off of someone's game facts here that they have. So let me scroll up and talk about it. Alien Logic is an action exploration game loosely based on the obscure but awesome pen and paper RPG called Jarun, or Skyroams of Jarun. The game takes place in the far future on a planet called Jarun that was settled by humans a few years before Earth was destroyed in a nuclear war. War is no stranger to Jarun either, and shortly after the destruction of Earth, a costly conflict between human colonists and the Shantas, Jarun's native race, nearly wiped out both races. The game takes place 3,500 years after that war. Humans coexist uneasily with the other races. These include the anthropomorphic Isin races, which are evolved from Earth animals. Hey, Smoked Egg Nugs, how you doing? By a scientist in the aftermath of the war. Also, the brilliantly intelligent Thriddle, a warlike Ramian, and others. The Shantas are still around, but their extinction of their race has turned many of them vicious and cold-hearted. As the game begins, a small group of Shantas... Alright, so there's a... This game is deep. Like, there's a lot of story. There's a lot of lore, I guess. And it's kind of an adventure game, kind of an RPG, kind of an action game. It has a little bit of everything. As the game begins, a small group of Shantas led by Daitra Aldesti, the Red Shanta, has recently attacked a small city and destroyed it, killing many and carrying off more in stasis devices known as Keeper Rods. One man, Yu, escapes the destruction and sets out to rescue his fellow villagers. And it's a paradoxical mix of old and new, according to the manual. Alright, so there's technology, but there's also swords. And how you doing, Nugs? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. This is kind of important. Okay, while some in human society have access to advanced technology left over from the colonies, most of the populace lives in much more primitive mode, fighting with swords and clubs and struggling to get by using basic crafts. And a select few humans, called Muadra, are born with the ability to harness a powerful energy called Isho. Isho is an ambient energy that permeates Jarun, generated by mysterious crystals within the planet's crust. By harnessing Isho, a Muadra can weave powerful projectile orbs called Daishas and open dimensional warps to travel instantaneously over the face of Jarun. You are a Muadra, which gives you a powerful advantage in your quest to defeat the Red Shanta. However, the Shantas can also weave Isho, and they're masters of it. So, I need to learn and master Isho. Alien Logic is primarily a game of exploration. While there is a plot to follow, characters to interact with, and a few subplots, most of the game is spent traveling Jarun, seeking out crystal deposits and Shantic ruins. It's a game for people who like treasure hunting and exploration. Very cool. There's combat. There's a lot of stuff here. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to use this game. But special thanks to Creative Samurai for getting it to work with DOSBox. I have the original disc copy of the game. I can't find the friggin' manual though, but I did not know how to set it up with DOSBox. So he gave me a hand, and we have it set up now, and here we go. Music's bitchin'. gonna try this out. I'm no guarantees I'll be able to stick with this game because it's very difficult. I don't have the manual, and while I read up on it a little bit, it's not easy. But it's what drew me to this game. Well, first off, the cover art was bitchin'. It was like it was like Khaleesi, this beautiful woman sitting there with like, you know, a towel around her, and like a dragon behind her, like holding her, but like, you know, like protectively. It's weird. Hey, wait, what's up? What's up, Willow Scrub? How you doing? I never call you the same thing twice. Oh yes, I did. The trilogy? No, I finished Human Revolution. This is kind of... Let me know if the music's too loud. It's a little too loud for me, actually. I'm going to just drop this down to 40. Make it a little more manageable. Alright. And let me drop this down a little. Let me know if that's a little better for you guys. I called it the trilogy because it was like Lord of the Rings extended long. Yeah, I finished it. I chose the truth, and that was it. But yeah, I bought this game at a... there was like one of those like computer fairs. I don't know if you've ever gone to them. Like they're you know, it's almost like a flea market, but all the different local businesses go and they have a booth. And you can buy parts, you can buy games, you can buy all sorts of stuff. I mean, this was 1997, probably? Sound seems good now? Good. Alright, so, yeah. It's, I was like, oh, this looks cool, and it's from SSI, the guys that did the Gold Box Dungeons & Dragons games. I'm like, this looks cool. And it was on sale. So I picked it up. I had no fucking clue what I was doing. I read the manual and I was still like, what? And I was confused, but the world was so fleshed out. It's very interesting. So I want to try it as an adult. And here we go. Alright, I'm in the game now.
Humans colonized Jarun in 2155 after unmanned probes reveal a lush, habitable world in a nearby star system. The strata of this planet was rich in crystalline deposits that admitted powerful fields unknown to human science. This same power suspends Jarun's many floating landmasses called sky realms. Shanthas, the eyeless natives of this world, practiced a seemingly peaceful technology called Isho, powered by Jarun's mysterious energy fields. The secret of Isho remained a mystery until after the arrival of ships from Earth. The Shanthas treated the humans' arrival with apprehension. It had been many years since their world had received visitors from beyond the sky, and the true intent of these visitors was unknown. Although they lived in close proximity with humans, the Shanthas sought little contact. All was peaceful until the colony learned of Earth's fate. The colony would never hear from Earth again, nor would more supply ships ever arrive. Earth had destroyed itself. Whatever the cause of the war, the colony knew only that they had been abandoned and that they were forever alone on an alien world. Determined to survive without Earth's support, the colony broke their negotiated treaties with the Shanthas. Sacred grounds were desecrated. Sufficiently provoked, Shanthas revealed for the first time the uses of Isho in war. Shanthic warriors opened warp portals in the midst of each of the fortified Earth colonies and attacked with hordes of warriors wielding blades and daishes. Few humans survived. While the slaughter raged on, one of the colony's biotech scientists released a genetically modified bacterium especially created to kill the Shanthic race. Within days, most of the world's natives passed into Shayi, the Isholess state. Populations of humans and Shanthas now barely count in the thousands.
Damn, the genophage.
Starvation and ongoing hostilities between humans and Shantha prevented either race from returning to their past glory. During the past 3,500 years, humans have learned to live on Jarun. Some humans have even learned to weave the Isho. They are called Mwadra. Over the last century, human society has undergone a renaissance as new realms are explored and Jarun's vast riches are rediscovered by man. The Shanthas have slowly re-emerged to once again reclaim their planet, and one, the Red Shantha, is intent on using humans to further his own evil ambitions. He has taken into stasis the humans of an entire village in the realm of Kodra. Only one man survived.
Great giggity! Yeah, this is not, oh good, it's going by itself. A human visitor. Welcome to the mountain crown of Tan Usid, stronghold of the Thriddle, your very inquisitive hosts. Now tell me, what is your name? Yeah, this is not like Star Trek at all. Like, these alien races are freaking alien. Oh, I have to type. Okay, so my name is Bacon. I love the guy's voice. I think he was trying to do a Leonard Nimoy impersonation, but like I don't understand why he's like talking quietly into the microphone. Like it's like he's afraid that like the Shantha are gonna find him and beat his ass or something. Bacon. Oh, I like that name. How I do? It rhymes with the word blue tristy in our language. Now, Bacon, ask me what you will. There is a lot of dialogue. Who are you? I'm Sauro Gomo, Thriddle Seer of the Northwest Woodlands and the head librarian of this vast complex. Perhaps you've heard of me? I saved the mountain crown from the hands of the Malsin Kaji back in 3454. I've heard of you. You're the Thriddle King. Oh, I feel like I need to like be on some sort of substance to play this game. Thriddle have no king. But I provide a path of enlightenment and common sense that keeps many out of trouble. You do well to listen to me. What am I doing here? Our esteemed researcher, Herod Goalgo, released you from a keeper rod. Now please excuse me for a moment. Herod? Yes, Salo? Relate your knowledge of this human to me. As part of my ongoing keeper rod content survey, this human's keeper rod was opened on Os 19, 3493. Given the state of the rod, we were expecting a Corondon to emerge. This human was quite a disappointment. I was almost inclined to drop the boulder anyway. Herod? That would have killed our human visitor. I know. Well, did you at least give him the standard keeper rod imprisonment compensation package? What the fuck? No. Why does the human deserve 30 gemlings? Herod! He fouled up my experiment. Herod, as your scholarly superior, I command you to give Bacon the gemlings. Wait, who's talking? That's better. It's very hard to figure this out. You're right? Lots of coke went into this game. A whole lot of coke. I'm very sorry, Bacon. Herod is a respected scholar, but he does not share the congeniality common to the rest of our race. His behavior is rude and insensitive, especially considering what our tests in the Keeper Rod revealed after you were released. We know you're from the village of Jordis. We know that your village was destroyed by the Red Shantha. I don't like Herod very much. Or, who is this Red Shantha character? My voice is shot right now, like my throat's been killing me, so I'll do my best. The Shanthas that destroyed your village and kidnapped your friends were all under the command of the Daitra Aldesti, the Red Shantha. He is dangerous, violent Shantha, quite unlike the rest of his peaceful race. For 80 years he has plundered villages, carrying away the inhabitants to Keeper Rods. How did you manage to escape? A A friendly Shanta named Shah Imsa placed me in the Keeper Rod and promised me he'd get it to the Mountain Crown. Really? Oh, Bacon. I have bad news for you. 4 years have passed since that time. You aren't going to like this, but your Shanta friend didn't deliver your Keeper Rod here. Well, how did my Keeper Rod end up at the Mountain Crown? Herod Go Altgo found your rod, and based upon claw marks found on its exterior, the rod was first held by a Krugar. It was then sold to Thivin traders, who engraved their acquisition surface with presumed value, date of acquisition, etc. The thick layer of crutch skin flakes led us to believe that the Keeper Rod was then used by a Korastan in the as a back scratcher. Ultimately, it was discarded and found in a beager's spawning pit used as nesting material. It is only the inquisitive nature of Thriddle that led to your rescue. We were conducting beager nest estimates when Herod Goaltgo's team came upon your rod, covered in unspeakable filth. Thanks for explaining my disgusting origins. This is one of those games where it's like, we need to make up a word for everything. You know, this is that style of sci-fi where everything has to have a foreign name. But I mean, some of this stuff really is alien. There's like crazy crystals. You're gonna be like weaving shit. What? Yeah. What indeed, Claybird. Welcome. It's a weird one. Yes, of course. Where are my fellow villagers now? If my information is correct, they are with the Red Shanta. I don't know what he intends to do with all the Keeper Rods he's been collecting, but my best guess is that it isn't something good. I don't have any more time to talk. I have to find the Red Shanta now. Tell me how to rescue my village. The solution is very simple. All you have to do is find and defeat the Red Shanta. Oh yeah, simple. Where is Red Shanta now? His exact whereabouts are unknown, but presumably he's in his temple stronghold on the island of Delsha, far to the west of the other known realms. I want to go to Delsha to free my people. I think you'll find that a problem. Besides, the Mandare, Scragger, and countless other savage invitations for death, there's no problem getting to Delsha. You can't get there from here. Oh, wait. Yeah. This is something that, Claver, this is a game that, I owned for 20 friggin' years and never really got into, but it was always so fascinating, and now that I think I'm a little older, I wanted to try it. Creative Samurai gave me the hookup for DOSBox, and, you know, I was able to get my copy working, basically, so here we are. It's an island. There's no way to get there from land, and the currents of shore would tear any boat apart. The only way to get to Delsha is through Warp World. And unless you master Weaving World, you won't stand a chance when you arrive there. Yeah. This game mostly reminds me of Dune. It just kind of with like the weird... Just I don't know, it scratches that weird itch. What's Warp World and how does it get me to Delsha? Warp World is a dimension of Jarun that allows you to travel from place to place. But the places you can go are limited and expanded only through the use of Shantic devices called Clé Eshtas. Oh god. Each time you use a Clé Eshta, you'll be transported to Warp World with new places you can go. So I use Clé Eshta. You know, I bit my tongue earlier, and this is not helping. This is not helping. So I use Clé Eshtas to expand my travels in Warp World. How do I find Clé Eshtas? Oh cool, the game kind of explains things to you, because I don't have the friggin' manual. I lost it. Enchanting sites, vast underground cities, temples, homes, and libraries that the Shantas created thousands of years ago and have mainly abandoned. Many of them have clashed stars. To help you find these Shantic sites, we've given you an ancient Earth Tech satellite tracker. It was created by your distant ancestors. What? Retro, what's up? Thank you for the host. But we'd rather have you in our debt. Welcome. Oh, that's a live one. Bacon logic. Dude, this game's so weird. And I'm killing myself just trying to keep up with the language. How will the tracker help me? The tracker displays your coordinates whenever you travel. Using it, you can determine your location anywhere on Jarun. I happen to know the location of several Shantic sites that might be of use to you. First, we have the abandoned home of Chiaba, family Do Enesha. The coordinates are approximately 200-173. Oh god, I need it. I hope you enjoy yourself there. It is rumored to be beautiful. 200-173. Give me coordinates. Okay, 211, 167. You also might want to try looking at the dwelling of the Chi Esta, one of the last great masters of Warp World. Investigate his abandoned home might reveal some clues as to the location of other Kle Estas. The coordinates are 212, 179. Don't worry, I know what that means. This is gonna be friggin' weird. Can you repeat the coordinates of the Shantic sites? Alright, let's do this. 200, 173. 211, 167. 212, 179. How can I learn more about the Shantic sites? Your Shanta friend, Shah Imsa, may be able to help you. We believe he is the same Shanta that appeared in Ardha nearly 3 years ago. You should seek him out. Man, I wonder if I need to take notes in this game. Jesus. Imsha, friend. Get my exposition on here. Where will I find Shah Imsa? I haven't traveled to Ardoth in some time. But I do believe you'll go straight forward after passing through the gate. He'll be in a small dwelling on your left. Okay, what's Weaving World? Dude, there is a lot to learn here. There's a lot to learn and a lot to master. And oh god, I'm gonna hope for the best here. Hold on a second. I need to let somebody know I'm doing this. Is he here? No, he's not online. Well, I hope you catch the VOD, man. Samurai's not online. I wanted him to see this, but okay. How can I get to Ardoth? The human capital city, Ardoth, is located near a Warp World exit in the realm of Burdoth. WW. I'm taking notes. I have no idea. What is Weaving World? Weaving World is a place your mind can travel to with the help of a Kerning Bay master. Once there, you can learn ways to weave Isho into new daishas. Daishas are spells, Isho is magic. No, I haven't. Commander Blood? No, I haven't. Where will I find a Kerning Bay master? Kerning Bays are exceedingly rare. There's one in Miedrinth. No, wait, that one was destroyed in the Kaji skirmish of 3843. I once visited a master in Heridoth, but he died long ago. You're not helping, so you'll have to go to the city of Ardoth to find a Kerning Bay. It looks Captain Blood game and took it to a crazy new alien weirdness level? Maybe. How can I get to Ardoth? I think I said that already, right? Yep, Warp World near the exit of Burdoth. Why have the wait, Warp World exit. So I need to go into Warp World, exit in the realm of Burdoth. So Burdoth. Man, I'm taking... Why have the Shantas abandoned their underground sites? When the Shantas and humans fought their wars 3,500 years ago, both races were almost completely destroyed. Dude, this is right up your alley. The remaining Shantas abandoned most of their... Oh god. Some Shanta sites were made nearly impenetrable, and many were filled with puzzles that only a Shanta could solve. A very few Shantas remained in their underground settlements as caretakers and guardians. According to Thriddle surveyors, those Shanta caretakers are innately hostile. But one should not expect a warm welcome after stripping a temple complex clean. Yep, I'll be a Tomb Raider. Thanks for the information, Sorrow. Sorrow is the king. By the way, the music's also badass. Yeah. No need to thank me, Bacon. I consider it my duty as a Thriddle. Come back to me anytime you are having difficulty with your quest. I'm sure I'll be able to help. Oh, I almost forgot. Just in case you get yourself into trouble. Here are 2 Crundoras of warps. Use them when you find yourself trapped in a situation that you can't get out of. Now, since you seem ready to leave, I'll have my nephew escort you to our local warp site. Entering it will take you to Warp World. Once you're in Warp World, look for the pulsing lights that resemble stars. Those are the exits from Warp World. Nilda! Nilda Hortrid! Yes, Sorrow? Please escort Mr. Human Bacon to the warp site, will you? But Uncle, don't the dangerous beaker infest the warp site? Yes, Nilda, but the beaker won't bother you unless you bother them. Now hurry along and take Mr. Human Bacon to the warp site. Good luck, Bacon. And there we are. Let's go. How do I save? I think it's over here. Trapped in Keeper Rod. Oh, these are my notes. Ah, oh, it takes notes for you. Thank you, game. So this is me. This is my health bar. These are the Thriddle. And I can... Oh my god, speed! Speed! Oh god. I didn't test this! Apparently I'm Han Solo... I'm what happens if Han Solo had sex with the Flash. What is this? Save game, yeah, please. Okay, let's save this one. Okay. So here's combat mode, and you can... Yeah. There's all sorts... There, power orb and shield. That's all I have right now. Alright, so here's combat mode. Here's other mode. What is this? This is my biotech? I have 5 power crystals. Limulets, I have nothing. Limulets are like capsules that do things. Ugh. Alright, let's... Okay. I'm conducting a survey. Okay. How exactly did imprisonment from the Keeper Rod make you feel? Greetings and good day from the Thriddle. I'm not doing this, by the way. It's like the game is playing itself. Hey! Did you just see the hideous results of a failed biotechnological experiment come running by? No? Well, never mind then. Just forget I said any... Whoa. Okay, every time they bump into you, it's automatic. Hello, Mr. Human Bacon. Please get away from me. Oh my god. They're zooming in on me. Oh, I can scan. So it tells you everything that's alive here. Greetings, intrepid human traveler. I am Wago Nowomo, and this is the Mountain Crown. Of course this is the Mountain Crown. Do I look stupid to you? Are all Thrudor as friendly as you? I'd love to talk, but I have business to attend to. Alright. Friendly? 91% of the Thrudor describe me as sullen and introverted. Whoops. By all means, don't ignore your business on my account. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Stop running into me! Hey, don't pinch my trid nodes. That hurts. Unfriendly. Fuck away from me. Alright, it doesn't help that they zoom in on me and then I can't... Hello. My experiments are waiting. Well, how do I get the hell out of here? Yo, Leech. 8905, how you doing? I think I need to make some adjustments to this game. On what topic shall we converse? Of course, it's the Mountain Crown. I'd love to talk. You know. Whoa! Hey! Leech 8905, thank you for the follow. Please stop bumping into me. Please stop bumping into me. I don't know how to leave. Oh my god. They're moving so fast, I can't... There we go. Let's go talk to these people again. I need some more help understanding. You get out, you're stuck forever. Yeah, I mean the game speed is really off. The Star Wars? No, I know he looks like a what is it, Ithorian? What can I tell you? How can I get to Ardoth? Thanks for the information. Never mind. I know how to get to Ardoth, but I don't know how to get out of here. Hello, big creature. How many times do I have to tell you not to talk to humans? They're dangerous. Bye, big creature. Maybe I can leave the screen? There we go. Okay. Look for the bright stars. I think I'm in Warp World. Yeah, did everyone I should have bought some wine or something for this. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought this is the Warp World and I'm supposed to be heading toward bright lights, but they're all bright lights. Escape? No, I don't want to abandon the game. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I think I can get in a combat with these guys. Oh, shit. Alright. Ready? I think they're killing me slowly, yes. How do I fight? Oh, right, shift... God help me from this game. Load game. There we go. I'm just leaving all these fuckers behind. There we go. So that is the Crown City. Right. Oh my god, dude. And he doesn't stop moving. That's a warp gate. Oh, okay, so this tells you... Alright, these meters tell you how close you are to a building, An animal. Crystal deposit, and I forget what the green thing is. Let's head to the warp gate, right? I gotta figure out the game speed. This is, like, ridiculous. Okay. Hadouken! Yeah! You like that, bitch? The combat's also sped up. So you can set up, like... Okay. Wait, so I could set this as my... I love, like, I'm dressed like friggin' Han Solo. This is ridiculous. What does this do? I forget what this is. Kill it! I managed to get my shield working once. Base timing seems fine. Yeah, well, no, this is actually... I should not be able to move this fast. It's a very... When you're in combat, you move very slowly. I can get out of combat. I forget what these meters mean. Dude, there's so much to this game. I mean, I could show you... No, it's not GOG, man. Creative Samurai was kind enough to actually set up this to work with the DOSBox. So I probably have to tweak the game speed somewhere. Like, sound-wise, it looks great. I mean, dude, for its time, this game looks great, too. But the problem is the speed. I mean, I shouldn't be able to... I remember when I played this game, it was way slower. But this is where you set your strategies. Like, what dices you want to use. And all I have right now to start is... Power Orb and Shield. I don't know how to select these. They explained it. It's wherever you right click and you just Hadouken. So right now I'm just shooting 2 of these. Alright, you know what? I'll stick with that. But there was... I forget how to select these. Anyway. Just have to double click off the edge of the screen. What's going on? Oh, get out of combat. So I can see what this guy's about. Hi, Bacon. Yeah, and then like the conversation's very slow. What the hell? I'm Nilda Hotrid. There's the warp. Now I'm leaving. Why are you leaving, Nilder? I'm so scared. Look at all the beager. I was bitten once. I'm sorry to hear that, Nilder. Well, now you should go through the warp. And I should run for my life. Goodbye. Beager! Beager! Ah! Oh, there's something in the dark forest over here. Let's go see. Oh, shit! These guys are easy. Alright, now that I know how to fight... Yeah. Check out these DL-44 hands. Hadouken! Sorry. That was like 5 levels of nerd right there. Gembling 30. Crund, warp out. So I can warp out if I had to. Crystal, I have power crystals, which I don't need. So this is my inventory. Biotech, I don't have any of that. And Limolets, I don't have anything. You actually... There are mini games in this game to craft items that you'll use, and also there's mini games to learn the daishas, which are spells. Okay. Alright, that's a shining star. We gotta find another shining star. Now, if I stare at this long enough, and then I stare at a blank wall, I'll probably still see it. That's a spot. Now, where the hell is it? Yeah, there's this game is all about exploration. Wait, let's see, maybe over here. Like, I'm not finding the. I need to go to the human city, which is basically. That's what I'm looking for, but I don't see any other. Oh, it stopped shining too. Oh, you got to get close to it. Okay, never mind. Hello. Greetings, human. You're trampling my crops. Where am I? Why, you're on the outskirts of Ardoth, the country of Birdoth. Ah, specifically, whoops. How did I get here? Well, from my vantage point, it looks like you came down that path that all those Thriddle used to get to their war. Tell me about Ardoth. And remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Ardoth is the capital of Birdoth, and is the largest, most cosmopolitan city in Jarun. There's a saying that all roads lead to Ardoth. Unfortunately, one of those roads leads right through my Durling plants. Do many people come and go through that warp? That particular warp appeared suddenly about 8 years ago. Since then, it's become the primary route to I am convinced that every Thriddle born on Tanistrid has traipsed through my Durling plants, at least once in their lifetime. There's so much traffic, why don't you move your plants? I've tried, but every time I move the plants, some stray root gets left behind and takes hold again. If I simply abandon the field, the During will get glacial rot, which will quickly infect the rest of the fields and ruin my entire crop. So I have no choice but to care for the patch and allow it to be trampled. I need to get going, but I promise I'll be more careful with your crops next time. What's Durlig? Yeah, what is Durlig? The largest agricultural product of Birdoth. It contains all the necessary nutrients to sustain human life. It's also extremely susceptible to Keckle infestation and glacial rot. Are you with me, guys? Like, I'm losing losing cohesion. What are you? A farmer. What does it look like? You aren't human. A brilliant observation. I'm a Bronth. However, most of the inhabitants of Birdoth are human. I'm an immigrant from Dobre. Where's Dobre? To the east, across the Essagine Straits. The trip only takes a day or two by boat. How long have you lived in Birdoth? Almost 10 years. If I supply the Daraz with only 2 more good crops, they'll make me a Dren. Come on! And then the Hooky Pooky Beaky Beaky. If I finish that, then I will become master of Bukutaka. Like, words need to have meaning. Stop tossing words at me. What is a Darsaj? Yo. You sound just like when I first left my village of nowhere. The Darsaj is the ruling government in Birdoth. Okay, fine. What's a Dren? A Dren is a full citizen of Ardoth. To be happy, one must be a Dren. That's what the officials told me when I got off the boat. I need to get going, but I promise I'll be more careful of your crops next time. Thank you. The artwork is excellent. It really is. Hello again, please mind my crops. Yeah, alright, fine. Why do you keep gravitating toward me? Okay. The hell is that? I guess we're gonna head to this major city. We should probably go talk to Sha'imsha, right? Since I already got my what is this? Oh, how do I turn my tracker on? See, this needs to be fixed. I wish GOG would do a I wish GOG would do some sort of treatment of this game. Welcome to Ardoth, my friend. I'm Sergeant Broughton, retired. I watch the Gale and keep a record of everyone who enters or leaves. Now, what can I do for you today? Tell me about Ardoth. I'm on an important quest to save my village from the evil hands of the Red Shanta. Can you help me? Tell your life story to everyone. What was your name again? No. Tell me about Ardoth. Greatest city on Jaroon. What would you like to know? What's the history of the city? Oh, a history buff. You're an interesting fella. I'm an expert on Ardoth's early history, from the time of the first refugees to the modern era. Ardoth was originally settled by human refugees from the war with the Shantas 3,500 years ago. They found that this was the only place the Shantas wouldn't attack. So over time, more and more humans gravitated here. Now, Ardoth's got more than 250,000 inhabitants. Tell me more about Ardoth's past. Man, these friggin' names, they do not roll off the tongue. Well, the city's been overrun by invasions many times. There was the Krugar invasions of the 1300s, then the big ones in 3300 and 3437. The last one in 3437 sparked the Energy Weapons War, which lasted till 3445. The Ramian have also staged many invasions, which, although they never reached Ardoth, have laid waste to the north coast of Berdoth several times. Rumor has it that there are still Ramians somewhere north of here, scouring the area for Shirmay. You know what? I need to spend the $11 on eBay and buy the manual. Good God. Why do Ramian want Shirmay? I mean, that's the most obvious question. Why do the Ramian want Shirmay? The Ramian are... so unlike us, there is a root, Shirmay, that makes them go to war. What? They eat it, they fight. If the Ramian get Shirmay, you've got a war on your hands. It happened in 3113 and 3472. I was there. Don't ever give the Ramian Shirmay, my friend. Personally, I consider that an act against humanity. Occasionally, army patrols catch Shirmay smugglers out in Glunda. That's where they find a lot of the stuff. What the fuck is you talking about, man? What's Glunda? Glunda is a dense forest located just northwest of the city, less than a day's walk away. He's trolling us, right? It's dangerous to roam out there alone. Here, take this. I'm enjoying this, but it's like sore throat and bitten tongue does not help. Where's a good place to hang out? Tell me more about Ardoth's past. I told you all about the major events. I could tell you war stories for hours. But you don't want to hear about all that. Alright, good. Where's a good place to hang out? The Shambo Shanta, my friend. A seedy, rundown dive filled with the Ruspahums and filth from all over Jaroon. You'll find it down at the corner of Vinch and Kryshel. Don't plan on weaving any balls of fire down there, though. They paid a lot of money and got a draining field installed. Well, how would you know that I can cast fireballs? I'm supposed to be kind of rare. I'm like a mutant. I'm a human that can use Isha. Alright, thanks for telling me about Ardoth. Anytime. Now, what can I do for you today? I'm on an important quest to save the village from the evil hands of the Red Shanta. Can you help me? It depends on what help is. I know a lot about Ardoth. I've traveled a bit. Come by from time to time and I'll help you with your quest all I can. Okay. What's your name again? Sergeant Brolin. Niles Brolin. So a new friend. Niles Brolin. I frankly don't care what you choose. Oh, I missed something. Just don't call me Shirley. The guards in the back used to call me Sarge. Sarge. That's part of my life is over and done with. Understand? Yes, sir, Sarge, sir. Why don't you like being called Sarge? I think it's endearing. Yeah, it's a long story, Stun. Maybe I'll tell it to you sometime. Okay, I'd like to enter. You know a lot about history. Well, you realize I'm just an amateur historian. Given your interest in history, you should really speak with Tabor, the bronze historian. He's the best and brightest when it comes to the study of the past. Yeah, he wears his uniform, right? Go visit in Dobre sometime. I'm sure he'd love to talk to you. Manual, we need the alien archives and records. Seriously, dude, I need to do like an 8-week course in how to fucking understand this game. I'd like to enter. Well, son, I'd be happy to let you enter. But first I need your name for my ledger. My name's Bacon. Pleasure to meet you, Bacon. Providing you behave yourself, you are now welcome to enter the city of Ardoth. I'd like to enter. I don't want to enter. How do I get to Dobre? Take a boat from the Asajan ferry and then... Okay, fine. Take it to Dobre right from the docks. Tabor's home is north of the drop-off point in the headwaters of the Hodis River. Yeah, I'm gonna remember that. What do you know about the bronze historian? I've learned quite a bit from him over the years. You won't find anyone more knowledgeable. Alright, let me just get in the city. I'll tell this to all newcomers. Don't upset Coriston and steer clear of the docks. It's dangerous down there. Now, on your way. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, now he was in the city center. Scan and I can see all the hotspots. Let's check out this store, shall we? Leave me in shrouded peace. Shine, son. Do you remember me? I'm Bacon. You saved me from the Red Shantha. Bacon? The Hu'uman? I helped escape from the village of Jordis? I spared your imprisonment and death. Now is the time I must remain here for eternity because of you. What? Go away! Why do you want me to leave? My name has changed since we met at your village of Jordis. They call me the Sho'ekta Shanta now. Do you know what that means? Tell me what Sho'ekta means. It means Shantic Hell. I live every day of life in hell in this place. Although I am forced to remain here for all time, I am not forced to endure your company. Leave me alone. Is there something I can do to help you? There's no way you can help me. Please, let me wither and die in this miserable peace. I need to talk to you. Although I have an eternity of time and nowhere to go, please. Don't make the passing of my time any worse than it already is. What happened to Jordis? Fear and loathing, Hu'uman. Treachery and flight. I betrayed your master to recover your keeper rod and those holding 3 of the others. Oh, my master. I was discovered and escaped and faced the terrible onslaught of Desti Daishas. The keeper rod that held you was accidentally warped out of phase by a break in the Isho field. So then I reversed the polarity and got out of there. The others were destroyed. Do you know who was trapped in the keeper rods when they were destroyed? They each held someone you knew, Uman, but I do not know who. How did you escape from the Red Shantha? I love how he's like, go away, and he's still talking to me. In the confusion of the explosion of keeper rods, I warped away, and I was running until I found solace that was miserable in this hell. How did you come to Ardoth? The same painful energy haze that prevents me from seeing properly or weaving my Isho also makes it impossible for the Red Shanta to find me here. It is the last place he would look for me. Amongst Huumans. I need your help. If you think what happened to you is bad, but maybe it's about me. Did you ever think it's about me? Why can't you leave Ardoth? Huuman, don't you understand what it is I am saying? Ardoth lives on a massive Isho disruption. The Red Shanta cannot find me here, but if I leave, then he will find me and I will be fed to a dark Horondan. Slowly, over the course of the passing of the dusty moon, would rather rot away into dust in this hell of blackness. Okay. Sorry that this happened to you. I did not pity you or your friends when the Red Shanta attacked. Do not pity me now. Admit that there is nothing you can do. As I should have admitted there was nothing I could do. And accept it. Oh, motherfucker, I'm not done talking to you. Seeing you is like impaling myself on a reflection of... Oh god. Do you enjoy watching me suffer your memory? Huuman, I do not really care. Well, just so you know, the Keeper Rod was recovered by a band of Krugar. You are alive and free, and there is nothing more to have as a thought. There was nothing anyone could do. Krugar traded me to a Thivin. Enough, Huuman. The Thivin sold the Keeper Rod to a Korastan who used it as a back scratcher. It's amazing you survived, Huuman. A Korastan could break a Keeper Rod. Easily. I think I am beginning to wish that he did. That's not all. The Korastan abandoned the Keeper Rod I was in. It was used by Beager for a nesting material. How unfortunate for you. The Thriddle found my Keeper Rod quite by accident in the Beager nest. And the Thriddle released you from the Keeper Rod. Huuman. The story ends happily for you. I am the one doomed for eternity. Why do you return to torment me? I need your help. There is nothing I can do for you. I sacrificed my life. Is that not enough? I'm trying to destroy the Red Shanta. I need your help. You will die, Huuman. But if I don't, you'll be free. What do you have to lose? Both your cause and my life are worthless. But go ahead. What help do you need? Wow. Guess I passed my charisma check. Sauro Gumo told me that in order to find the Red Shanta, I would have to enter a place called Warp World. I was told that I need to master Weaving World. What does that mean? Weaving World is a mystical place where the visitor can observe the natural flow of Isho, uninhibited by the obstructions of the physical world. In Weaving World, the visitor uses his hidden potential of Isho crystals to learn the weaving of new daishas, and to improve the weaving of daishas that are already known. How do I learn daishas in Weaving World? So yeah, it's a lot of tutorial here. For Shantas, the learning of weaving patterns is natural and thinking that is not conscious. Huumans and others must learn in a place called the Kerning Bay. The Kerning Bay Master will instruct and guide you. Most Huumans fear the mysteries of the Isho held in Kerning Bays. So you will go to find these places of learning in the areas of the city that are less traveled. Okay. How do I learn daishas in the Weaving World? Oh wait, I just did that right. Duh. Tell me about the crystals. 3 different types of crystals that are known to Huumans are called Weave Crystals, Rate Crystals, and Power Crystals. They each do things that are different in different times. This is how we're going to learn about the game. I mean, I already read this, but here we go. These are the crystals that you are the one who uses to draw new daishas to you in the weaving world. If you are seeking to improve your daishas, you must be one who has weave crystals. Okay, tell me about rate crystals. Every daisha weaver has a certain weaver rate. There can be a thing explained as the rate at which one can weave daishas. One who is a daisha weaver lightly grasps and draws energy from a rate crystal to improve his weave rate. What do you know about power crystals, since I have 2 of them? Scattered in places throughout the old dwellings and sacred places of Shantas are things that are called power sources. A power crystal is used to reactivate a power source. An activated power source, one can let energy flow into an Isho ability. Since many of our homes have deteriorated with the passing of the moons, power sources can at times also be things that bring new life to our homes. By beginning again the endless cycle of our elevators, or even in rare places by putting the Sentinel Guardians back to sleep. Okay, how do I find these crystals? The crystal core of Shokodal, the planet you call Jarum, rises close to the surface in some places. It is in these places that you can dig for crystals. Some crystals can also be found in the ruins of Shantas. Okay, how do I dig for crystals? For a single human to dig, you must use those bothersome little biotech creatures that those human scientists who slaughter the Shantas called Recco diggers. Ah, look for a man called Daklish here in the city. Daklish Recco. Might be the one who convinces that bastard to help. That's funny. We rate power. Daklish Recco. Soon I hope that you will leave me. But for now, what more do you need from me? Tell me more about the issue. So I think I asked about all this stuff. Warp World. The Thriddle Seer tells you a true thing. The Red Shanta dwells on the distant island of Delsha. Only a master of Warp World, one who can travel to all places of the fluid body, could hope to find the warp of Delsha. To Delsha. Well, how do I become a master? To understand Warp World, you must use the ancient storehouses of Shantic knowledge that are called Kleeshtas. Alright, what does a Kleeshta look like? It appears in his hollow sphere, open on one side and resting on a pedestal. Within the sphere is a warp crystal. Okay. Why were they created? At a time that is far back in memory, the ancient masters explored the fabric of Isho and discovered new warps into the physical world. The knowledge was both valuable and dangerous, for they knew that the ability to travel virtually anywhere instantaneously was a powerful weapon. So they divided the information, storing the knowledge of only a single warp in each Kleeshta. Then they placed the Kleeshtas in temples and sacred Shantic places, and surrounded them with guardians to ensure that only the Isho pure would use and learn from them. Okay. Alright, I did this already, right? Yeah. Forgotten Realm, yeah. When you touch the warp crystal contained inside the Kleeshta, you are carried into Warp World. In Warp World, you see the flowing Isho waves that make up Jarum. Fluctuations in the Isho waves, known to the Umans as warps, appear as glowing stars that grow in size as you approach. Your entry into the Warp World will be marked by a new awareness, for the knowledge of the warp housed in the Kleeshta will become part of your conscious thought, and a new glowing star will appear in your Warp World. Cool. Do not think you understand the things you do not understand. You're possessing of only a clue. What more do you need from me? How do I become a master of Warp World? How do I need to... Weaving World is a mystical place with visitor concerned. Alright, we did this already. Tell me about Shantic ruins. You will never be one who knows what our homes and temples were once like. Dark, secret, and guarded. To defeat the Red Shanta, you will have to travel to many. For only in the ruins of my race will you find Cleashtas. There is much to understand. The ruins of Shantas are filled with many things that are not known to you. You will learn our ageless methods of travel, the guardians we nourished, and how time has changed the homes into the ruins. Okay. What sort? Explain methods of travel. A human walks from one side of a structure to another. He drags himself upstairs and down ladders. The Shanta move in ways far more peaceful. One will find our underground homes floating pieces of stone that rise and fall through the floors with the cycles of Isho. These will carry you from one level to another. In some places, the Isho field is very strong, and here, pillars of pulsing energy can carry one great distance in very little time. Sword of Guardians. Avids. Creatures of ancient construction. Built around a crystal core. Okay. When our cities were abandoned, they were left behind to protect the relics and memories of a lost civilization. Why, if you don't care anymore? What has the passage of time done to Shantic dwellings? Above ground, nothing but shattered columns of stone survive. Oops, even below, crystal lava erupts through the floor, and in other places it is broken, with only shards of stone suspended on the Isho field, left hovering over empty air. Okay. What do you just say? Below fundamental structure decays, yeah. Shards of stone, okay. Then please lead me to my ongoing torment. Yeah, man, it's, I think there's like a browser version available to play. But you can get a copy for US, you can get a copy for like $20. Or $5 if you just want the disc, and then try and find the instructions online. It's not an expensive game. But, yeah, honestly, it's 10:30, my voice is killing me. I am going to try and go somewhere here. I don't want to talk to somebody, I want to save. Oh, hi. Are you here to learn to weave daishas? I don't know, I'm new to this city. What is this place? I just want to save. Yeah, original box. The big box version of the game is $25. Yeah, no problem, Retro. I just don't know how to stop this. Oh, this is the Kerning Bay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop this for now because this is not gonna end. All right, cool. It's a cool game. Let me find someone to host real quick. I think this is also a cool game with a lot of potential, but I need to learn how to play it. Let's see. Who's online? Who's online? Maybe Whiplash is playing? Because my throat is killing me. Yeah, the game does not like when you move the mouse. Alright, you know what? We're gonna give Gemma Glasses a hello. I have no idea what she's playing. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy, and we'll keep the adventure stuff going with Gemma Glasses. Take care.